We're rolling.
Hi, everybody. Hi,
Hey,
Dylan.
morning. What's up? How you
Nothing
doing?
much. It's Thursday already.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes,
That went by fast.
I know, and we know what day it is. Imagine that.
Here
Here we are, live, sort of live, half live,
Half a lot.
semi-live, sort of live, semi-live, barely alive. Anyway, here we are. Hope you're all having a good time today out there. Hope it's nice where you are. It was freezing yesterday in parts of Europe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my Dutch friend sent me pictures. It's all snowing and shit. And I'm going, fuck. Yeah.
Damn.
And it's flat there. It isn't like they're up in the mountains or some weirdness. That's what happens when you live too close to the penguins. I love the way this sounds. I told you, the same song over and over every day. See, I try to leave holes for the voice.
Yeah.
So I play like we leave these giant holes so there's room for the voice in there. So
That's
it's
great.
really cool, yeah. Fuck, yeah. Ah! Wow. I love doing that.
Great jam. That was good.
It's so much fun, man. It's just like, fuck. I want to play in that band.
Great. Nice jam.
What was the name of that movie? With John Travolta with the bald head?
Mobland.
Mobland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
It kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like it, I guess. Usually Travolta wins me over by the end of one of his weird movies. That was a good one, though, and it didn't have a sappy ending, so at least that was cool.
Right. Did you notice in the very end where the bad guy got his head blown off and then...
Oh, yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
But it was almost corny at the same time. It was almost like if you were making a horror film and it was like,
Right,
that would get
right.
that reaction. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah. And then when you see the hand go down to grab the shell, you see it's the red sleeve. So
Yeah,
it's
you knew who it was.
Travolta's character.
Right,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
cool. It was totally cool.
Yep.
But once again, that was almost a cliche, that ending, right?
Yeah.
Maybe everything's a cliche. Who said that? Was it? Who was one of those guys? One of those ancient characters, like one of those great ancient characters. Said there was only 7 stories. Was it? Who was it? Was it Socrates or one of those characters?
Possibly. I have to look that up.
Anyway, there's only like 7 stories in the fucking universe or something. Everything's a variation of one
Sure.
of 7 stories.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yep.
Yeah. We got some half stories here, which are variations of whole stories. I like the ending, though, when the guy got blown away, but we
Right.
can't tell the ending. But nobody's going to watch it anyway. John Travolta. I didn't buy him as a Southern sheriff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Once again,
Yeah.
it was like that movie the other night when I watched it, where they try to act like that's meaningful when they just stand there and be quiet.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
You gotta emote when you stand there and be quiet. You just can't look like a bump on a log. I think that's that's not emoting to me.
Right.
Blow your nose or something. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
The actor and the young guy, the young protagonist, he was also in the movie Evil Dead, the new remake that they made. So he was probably the best part. His performance, we kind of follow his character.
He did a great
throughout.
job in the whole movie.
Yeah,
I'm glad you point that out. Yeah, he was very believable. Every part of his calmness was good. The way he would switch from.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I did like that movie good.
Yeah, I was sad that he died in the end. I was hoping something would happen, but I guess they wanted to be realistic, and you can't escape something like that.
Fate.
Yeah. But yeah.
I liked his part.
Right,
yeah.
He's kind of the saving grace, the best part, I would say. Yeah.
In fact, I did like that movie after all.
Okay.
Maybe it's just John Travolta I didn't like in that movie.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, because when I think about it now, after you mentioned that guy, I go, yeah, man, he was good in it.
Right. Yeah, that's why I mentioned, even though they market Travolta on like the poster or whatever, he's actually more of a supporting role, like a secondary.
I didn't like that kind of cinematography.
Okay, yeah.
But everybody's doing that. Everything's real dark now,
Right.
Everything's in shadows all the time. I go, come on. Give me a little more light, please.
Right.
Anyway, blah, blah, blah. No, I like that. That guy I'm glad you mentioned that guy because he was good.
Yeah, I recognized him. I thought, where have I seen him?
What's his name, I wonder?
Shiloh. Let me look that up.
He was good.
Shiloh's his first name. But I recognized him from Evil Dead.
Shiloh. Were his parents hippies or some shit?
Yeah.
Colorado? Were you hippies from Colorado? Were you born in Aspen?
Yeah, let's see. It was...
Where's he born, in Aspen?
Shiloh Fernandez. That's right. That's the actor.
He's good.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. Yeah, his portrayal was great. I liked his particular character.
I wonder how many people name their kids after characters in movies. That would be an interesting statistic.
Right. I grew up in Stowe Creek, which is adjacent to Shiloh, New Jersey, a little borough. Yeah, so it's kind of a funny coincidence.
There's a place called Shiloh, New Jersey?
Yep. Yeah, we go to the Shiloh market to get cheesesteaks and stuff.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yep.
Wow.
It's just a funny coincidence. Oh, by the way, I figured I should mention that penguins are actually in the South Pole, so they're nowhere near Europe. Earlier you mentioned...
the penguins aren't in the North Pole?
No, they're not.
Only in the South?
Yeah, they're only in the South Pole, so they're nowhere near Europe.
Those stupid little fuckers.
I figured I should mention that.
We got to tell the penguins there's great fish up north. What are you guys doing down there?
Yeah, the polar bears are up north, penguins are south. So.
Polar bears aren't in the South?
No, they're at North Pole.
Wait a minute.
Correct.
Polar bears are only in the North?
That's correct.
And penguins are only in the South?
Correct, yeah.
Did you guys know that out there? Is Dylan the only person that knows that shit?
I figured I'd mention it in case someone roasts us in the comments.
They didn't teach you that at the School of Rock.
No.
Yeah, that's funny. That's some interesting shit.
Yeah.
Polar bears, everybody, are only at the South Pole.
No, North Pole.
North Pole. And penguins are only at the South Pole.
Yeah, that's correct.
That is so weird. But coyotes are everywhere. I wonder how far north the coyotes go, as far as anything.
Good question. Yeah, I don't know how north those would go.
As far as little creatures go they can eat.
Yeah, probably up in Alaska, I would imagine. You got wolves and stuff up there, bears. Yeah.
One of them Alaskan coyotes.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, I was bouncing around the internet and looking at dogs, thinking maybe I'll get a dog. So I always think I'm going to get a dog till I see the people walking in the morning all freezing ass, holding the hot steaming dog shit. And I think, yeah, I don't want a dog. But anyway, so I don't need to go down that path. Anyway, I saw this thing on Greyhounds.
Okay.
And I thought Greyhounds, I always have this image of Greyhounds. They're these like sort of nice, gentle, lanky creatures, right?
Right.
So these farm guys out in the Midwest where the land's really flat, they hunt coyotes with fucking greyhounds, and they have these special trucks, like flatbed trucks on the back, and they have all these cages with these doors that pop up, and so they drive along, and the coyotes, their little heads are sticking out, and they can see the the Greyhounds, their heads are sticking out, and they can see the coyotes in the distance, and they're all excited.
Wow.
And so then they stop the truck, and they open all the doors, and all the coyotes leap out and run like a motherfucker. And the coyotes are running so fast trying to get away, and the fucking Greyhounds chase them down.
Yeah.
They chase them down, and they jump on them, and they kill them. And I think it's so brutal, and they show this on YouTube. I can't even believe it.
Wow.
I had no idea what I was watching. I was these kind of farm-looking kind of guys with these flatbed trucks and all these dogs in the back. And oh fuck, look at these! And I thought these Greyhounds are gnarlier than any Greyhound I ever saw. They kind of look they're like gnarly looking Greyhounds. And,
wow.
But that shows you what I know about Greyhounds. Anyway, these were vicious fuckers. They chase the coyotes down and kill them.
Yeah.
They're like 4 or 5 of them jumping the coyotes. And then they have another truck full of them, and they come from the other direction. So the one truck's way down here, and the other truck's here, and the trucks are coming towards each other.
I see.
And then they let the coyotes, and they have them in a crossfire of coyotes.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking kill fest. And I was thinking, that is sort of weird recreation, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I understand about coyotes, but that seems kind of weird.
Right.
Don't you think? Or
yeah,
no?
I'm not sure. Like, are coyotes like an invasive species, or do they have a negative impact on the ecosystem? I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, they eat livestock and shit.
Yeah,
they eat anything. They're just like any other hungry carnivore.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
They eat whatever they can kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't like that idea. I watched one of those videos and I don't like this.
Right.
It was ugly. But these people, man, they purpose-built these trucks. I mean, it's like a sport, you know what I mean? And like it's going on out there in the middle of the country. We don't even know anything about it. And here's these guys, it's like total farm
like
boy
that, yeah.
kind of trip, right?
It's like something out of Mad Max.
Like
you
what
got
you
these
do in the,
cages in the back of the truck lifting up.
And they're talking about, and they're introducing all the different dogs. They go, this dog here, we had her about 9 months. She's good. She's a throat dog. And then they're talking about the next one and go, this one, she really proved herself last time out. And this one, she's older. She shows the others what to do.
Right.
And he's talking about the different Greyhounds. And they're all looking, the dogs are all ready to jump out and go kill whatever, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Sort of weird, right? And the dogs are so wound up, man. They're riding along looking at the coyotes, and they open the doors and they just leap out like...
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy anyway. But I saw it one time, that was enough. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how fast those coyotes can run fast, right? Because they know how to run for their life and shit.
Right.
The fucking Greyhounds ran them down, man.
Wow.
And it took them a long ways, man. The coyotes were way out in front of them, and the Greyhounds just they caught them. It took them like hundreds of yards to catch them. Like, and the coyotes were running out of gas, and the Greyhounds were just coming on, man. Like, fuck.
Wow.
It was pretty scary. And you could see them coming in the camera. They're way faster. It was shocking how much faster they were.
Right.
Yeah.
And which state was that the video show?
It looked like out in the flats.
Okay.
It wasn't corn, so I don't think it was Iowa. It could have been Wyoming or Nebraska, one of those kind of flat states,
Midwest.
but it wasn't cornfields.
Yeah, I see.
Because you couldn't see them doing that.
Right. Wow, it's fascinating.
Anyway, I thought, man, if I was a kid in the farms, we'd probably be doing that shit. We'd probably have coyotes Greyhounds. But I'm glad I'm not a kid. That's some cruel shit. I wouldn't want to do that even when I was a kid, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I would have known people that liked doing that.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that, actually. Anyway, I never knew that about Greyhounds.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I only knew the bus.
What?
I only knew about the bus.
The what?
The Greyhound bus. Are you familiar
with it? Yeah, the bus. I know they race them. That's what they race down there in Florida, where they race and bet on them, They race Greyhounds, the dog tracks.
Interesting.
Or
that's right. They do.
They didn't do that in New Jersey, too?
I'm not entirely sure they do in Jersey. I never went to one of those dog racing shows, but it is certainly prevalent to the East Coast.
I often wondered how they could get those Greyhounds to chase the stupid little rabbit so much until I saw this video. That these guys are ruthless killers, these Greyhounds. They're like, they're like, how pit bulls are crazy and go after it,
Yeah.
They're like that. And they're like not a second of hesitation in them, man. They're just Yeah. And I think that's why they chase those rabbits on those racetracks. It's part of their genetic mindset.
Right.
I always thought they always look so timid because they're always standing there all thin looking, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I always imagined them as these little timid little creatures, but it turned out they're just vicious motherfuckers.
Yeah. I remember the dog race on that old Simpsons episode where they get their dog, Santa's little helper, and he comes in last place in the dog race. He's like the loser dog.
You got a loser dog.
But yeah.
Wow.
That's the imagery that comes to mind.
Yeah, man. So that movie was good. I take it back, everybody.
Okay.
My dishonest movie reviews.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe we could have a dishonest movie review segment where we give a bad review and then we recant it as we think about it. We start out negative and then we recant it. We go, well, maybe it wasn't so bad.
Right.
Yeah. It was just John Travolta's bald ass head. I didn't believe him for a second. He looked like some kind of weird pervert. He didn't look like a sheriff, Southern sheriff to me. He didn't have that look on his face like them Southern sheriffs have that.
Sure, that's valid.
Look on their face,
Right.
Like he just didn't have that look. It was like a smoothed out, kind of version of it. Yeah, motherfucker, keep your hat on. Don't gross us out with your big ass head. Yeah, that's what happens when you do Scientology. You get a big head like that, right?
Right.
Is he a Scientologist?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we better be careful what we say. There's some vicious motherfuckers. They'll come. You got 100 people and you talk bad about us?
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry, scientists.
Scientists.
We want to apologize to Dr. Fauci and all the scientists. Yes, for the apology channel. We start out every day with apologies. It's sort of like somebody did the obituary. We do the apologies. We apologize for being alive. We're sorry. Forgive us. Forgive us, yes.
Oh, man.
I apologize for not being serious about anything. It's like a curse, It's like having perfect pitch. I met that guy that had perfect pitch, and he said it was like a curse.
Right.
It's sort of that's how it is when you don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah.
It's like a curse. Welcome to my world. Okay, that's enough for today, I guess. Great. Okay, everybody, it's been a great Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, this wasn't Monday. It's been a great Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and we're still smiling, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun segment today.
Oh, this is great.
I
think we covered a lot of important topics today. Yeah, absolutely.
Like what? What did we cover?
Well, we talked about Antarctica and
Antarctica. Yep. Shit, man. the polar bears are only in the north.
Yep, that's right.
You would think they'd be in the south where the penguins would be good eating or something.
Right.
Oh, wow. They're only in the north. But the seals are at both ends.
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, I think so.
But probably different seals.
Yeah, probably different seals. There's probably a variation.
And the little Arctic fox is up north, I guess.
Right.
Nothing lives in the south, huh?
Right. Yeah, except for the penguins and
the aliens.
And the seals and
the
aliens.
Alien bases are in the south.
That's right. That's right. They're buried under the ice. They're
buried under the ice. Of all the places to put your shit, buried under the ice. I don't think so, man. I'm like, I take it to Tahiti or some fucking place from Bora Bora. By the aliens, I can't believe the aliens would select under the ice. Come on, guys. They built a fucking pyramid in the desert because they want to be near the sun and shit. Yeah. Yeah, there's no pyramids in the ice anywhere, right?
Well, that's a great question. There's a lot of speculation about that because there's all kinds of conspiracy theories and stuff. But
why the pyramids, they got covered by the ice?
Right. And they're hidden and they keep it hidden.
Maybe the aliens were just smart fuckers and they weren't going to put nothing near the ice.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's also could be true. Did you ever hear about that tweet that Buzz Aldrin put? He went out to Antarctica and he had a heart attack. And then later on he tweets, "We are all doomed. It is pure evil." And then he deleted the tweet. So I don't know what
did that?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is that. Yeah. Very ambiguous. He's known recently for making strange quotes that could be interpreted in various ways, I suppose. But
I was thinking, everybody, are you in favor of merchandise? We have some great merchandise.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Tell me more. I'm curious about that. I didn't know.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
Okay.
But I've been thinking a lot about merchandise.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
I think
That's
everybody's...
good.
Yeah, we'll start with some stuff.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
I do like stuff. Stuff is cool.
If we could
Right.
sell weed, if we could sell weed, it would be really good.
Yeah, that's some good
We
stuff.
could smoke it and sell it. Smoke and sell. Go to hell. We'd have to make up mottos. Blow your nose, read my snot. Smoke and sell. Go to hell. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. I saw these quite a few years back when Power 106 was still happening, before Big Boy switched over to 92 point whatever 3. They used to have these things where the people come up and rap, and the DJ would spin the tune and they would rap. I forget what the name of the show was.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do that.
But I saw
freestyle.
Mod Sun on there once, and he was really good. He was really spontaneous and just shockingly good.
Yeah, Mod Sun, you said, right?
Mod Sun.
Yeah,
And I saw Machine Gun Kelly, MGK.
yeah.
He blew my mind. I had a lot of respect for him after that. He just came on there and threw down, man. He was good.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good show. I saw some good people on there. In
Nice.
fact, I saved those.
Yeah, there's a lot of good clips of those freestyles.
Yeah, some people are
into.
fucking amazing at it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I can barely remember the words to a song, much less coming up with shit. Yeah. Think about that. Yeah. Okay.
Great.
We'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Thank you, Dylan, for being here today.
Yeah, great to be here today.
Yeah, it
Nice
was a
segment.
good day. We're all done. Catch you all tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
All right.
See you all tomorrow. 3, 2, 1. Poof.